Hi chat. Welcome to another stream. How are y'all doing today? Let's see, it is about to be the 7th of December in 2020 in Eastern Time, which is what we're going to count the date as for recording these. We're about to do Advent of Code Day 7. We have a few minutes before we get started. Hey, what's up, Shrimpy T1? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What do we got here today? We've got iSatisfied, we've got Yola Schmola, we've got Dakabab, we've got Bzens. Hello, hello, welcome everyone. And Masters8, how's it going? Welcome back. iSatisfied says, I'm learning more Python. Ooh, that's cool. So one thing that I want to do before we get started is every time when I'm streaming Advent of Code, somebody pops in and they're like, what is Advent of Code? And so this morning, well, last night, I recorded a video. I actually recorded this video right before yesterday's Advent of Code stream, but I didn't upload it. Where is that damn link? Oh, I uploaded a ton of videos today. What the heck? Okay, but I want to link to my description about what Advent of Code is so that we can have a link for that. So I'm gonna modify my chatbot a little bit. And then we'll get set up for Advent of Code, and then we'll do our normal thing. Bot, plugins, simple, you can probably just put it in here. Bang AOC. Advent of Code is a series of puzzles which come out daily. As an Advent calendar in December. For more information, watch this video. Okay, that way, if we restart this now, we should be able to do Bang AOC. Cool. All right. Let me commit that though. And oops, gotta do hard quotes. AOC command. Push origin head. Git checkout whip. Git rebase dash origin master. And that should be good to go. Okay, cool. Message date says, finished the challenge super fast last night. I hope they start getting harder. I mean, yeah, I finished really quickly yesterday too. I think I was 3 minutes from start to end, which is pretty good. Bzen says, how many years have you been programming? I think as of this year, I've been programming for approximately 19 years, which is too many. I've been paid to write code for about 11 years, so that's probably maybe a better estimate, but a really long ass time. Okay, let me CD into here. And Outdated Version has resubscribed 2 months in a row and 6 total. Thank you for the resub. I don't have my sub badges today, but I should have them by tomorrow. I wanted to show you guys a preview of what they look like because I've commissioned an artist to make sub badges for us. We finally have some nice sub badges that will be coming up soon. So we'll be able to have something more than just the Twitch star. But I sent them in for a second round because I want this one to be more darker, more blacker. But I really like these other ones. I'm gonna switch the position of these two, but they're pretty fancy. They're pretty nice. I like them. And you know, the 1 month one is just the simple Twitch purple, so it gels nicely. But anyway, these will be a thing soon. Rollers, how's it going? I'm doing well. Things are going well. We gotta get set up for Advent of Code. Oh, I gotta open the actual Advent of Code window too. I uploaded a ton of videos to YouTube today, so that's what I've been busy with all day. So I haven't really had time to do anything else. I've mostly just been editing, uploading, thumbnailing, etc. So that's been my today. cp-r day 00 to day 07, get ourselves set up there, open up part1.py. I'm hoping that our download scripts work today. There was some weirdness with the server yesterday that they didn't work, and actually cost us some time in solving, so that's unfortunate. But I went and tested it again. If I do download input 2026, it works, so, you know, exit's non-zero. If I rm input and I run it again, you'll see that it put the input file back. So I know the script is working. So there was some weirdness with the server side stuff on puzzle launch. So hopefully we don't run into that same problem today, and have to download it from the browser. But hey, what's up, Really KKB? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Day 07, but let me get the tab completion stuff ready. So we should have pytest part1.py and python part1.py. I heard some people have command line scripts that actually submit the solutions, which would be kind of cool. But we have 9 minutes, so there's no way I'm going to be able to write that in 9 minutes. Hey, what's up, Kinbiko? Hello, hello. Oh, excuse me. Beeson says, how do you deal with arthritis? Well, I've never really had problems with ergonomics on keyboards. Then again, this is an ergonomic keyboard, so it's intended to keep your hands at approximately a, you know, shoulder width apart, and it's actually planed. These are up on stilts here so that your hands kind of come in at an angle like this to be more, I don't know, ergonomic-y. But I've never really struggled with, you know, what is the word? Tendinitis or carpal tunnel or those sorts of things. I've been kind of blessed in that. Hey, what's up, the other server? Hello, hello. Sherby says, if I'm looking to get into Python programming, what is your recommendation for the best resources? Thank you, Kinbiko, for posting that link. That's the link that I usually recommend. I talk a bit about some resources for learning the basic syntax, and then working on projects that will, you know, help you get motivated to learn more things as well. Hey, what's up, Aneurysm? Hello, hello. We fed the hamsters and got them back to work. Perfect. Well, I don't want to blame you guys. You guys put together quite an amazing product with the advent of code. I'm really impressed with the work that the whole staff puts in together for this project. It definitely brings a lot of joy to me, for sure. And honestly, in a way, I don't even know if my Twitch channel would be in the place it is now if it weren't for advent of code, because I feel like every December I get a huge bump in viewership, and a lot of people that are longtime subscribers or viewers are from advent of code streams, which is really cool. So I'm very grateful for the project and all the stuff that you put together. Hey, what's up, Toddy? Hello, hello. Rico says you could speed things up by implementing automatic copy to clipboard if you haven't already. Yeah, that's true. The hard thing, or the unfortunate thing about copy to clipboard is it's hard to make it portable. I know there are Python libraries that do it, but I'd rather not introduce dependencies. And of course, I could just shell out to xclip, or I could make it not portable, because fuck it, I'm the only person that's using it, right? Oh, speaking of fuck it, my last YouTube video got demonetized. I don't know why, because it has no background noise. So I'm really confused. Oh, the monetization's back on now. Okay. Anyway, that was weird. But yeah, that is true. I could do some automatic copy stuff, so I don't have to, you know, double click Control-Shift-C kind of dealio. But we're gonna do a bet on split lines again today. If we're wrong again, we'll leave the template. If we're right, though, the other server says, got to top 10,000 yesterday, but caused me to go to bed at 7:30 a.m. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, what's up, Beck? Welcome back. Good to see you. Okay, so we got that. We need to download input 2027, so we will press enter when this gets to about 4 seconds-ish. And then we'll hopefully be off to the races. Beck says, I just finished optimizing yesterday. Top 10K of what? I assume top 10K of submissions to admin code. That would be my guess. I don't know. Something about this countdown just like makes my pulse race. Like I'm so ready to do this. But hopefully we'll get points again today, or get some points, or get not enough points that we go down ever so slightly. What do you think this is drawing this year? It's weird that it's top down. Is it like a lightning bolt that's gonna strike a Christmas tree or something? I don't know. Dragon Slayer says, today I shall hope to retake third on private. Oh yeah, you are like real close up to the top there. Good luck. I believe in you. Pikmin reflect in water. Is that what it is? That wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. Good luck to everyone who's trying the puzzle today. And good luck to all of the other streamers who are on the platform. A house, a chimney. Oh, it could be striking a chimney too. Yeah, that could be a thing. It's just like this weird node thing is freaking me out. I don't know, I see a lightning bolt, but it's probably not a lightning bolt. We'll see as more days unravel. We still have 19 more of them to go, so that'll be a thing. It's a tropical island, of course. Someone should do fan art of the ASCII art. That would be some next level stuff. But there we go. Eric says good luck. Well, thanks for stopping by, Eric. It's good to see you again. Yes, good luck indeed. We don't need luck. What are you talking about? Hey, what's up, Drunken Time Lord? Hello, hello. But yeah, we got our code ready. We got our download script ready to fire. We have our backlog control R dealio going. Actually, I think what I'm going to do as well is have this copy script on the ready as well. That way I can just do up when I copy 1 to 2. We'll see what happens. Trick Timer says, you might have noticed that I comment on every YouTube video you post. That's because of the algorithm, and definitely not because I crave attention on the internet. No, I do appreciate all of the comments that I get on my videos because it does actually matter. Engagement is one of the big ways that YouTube drives views to videos, and I do notice that videos that get a lot more comments actually get a lot more views. That could just be a correlation, but it seems good. Read, comment, subscribe, yeah. Smash that like button. I'm too, and it's early/late here, so I can mostly only do it in the evening after like 20 hours. Yesterday was quite fast, so I did it straight away. Nice. I think the art is going to be a map of the puzzle where we travel in them. Pouring out tea in your face says, what kind of trackball is that? It's not actually a trackball. It's a fidget toy. I have time to show. Yeah. So it spins and it looks nice. That's about it. But yeah. Anyway. Rate 5 stars, boys. Notice why the emote is a Python. It's a pretty good emote. I love that emote. Dr. Jones says, do you have a drunk code? All the time. All the time, yes. I'm sober right now, but I do write a lot of code while inebriated. And every project that I did in college, yeah. We're ready. Let's go, Zayotic. Make him go to W3 schools a few times and we got a drunk stream. That's true. It's true. Yeah. I play a silly drinking game with streams. If somebody opens W3 schools, I have to take a sip. All right. I write my best code while slightly drunk. Gotta get up in 3 hours, so I go to sleep after Anthony solved it after 3 minutes. Don't tell me what I've decided to make my first PyPI package. I'm using setup.py and Twine for that. How do I include dependencies in the project? I saw you using setup.cfg and talk. So dependencies are done through setup.cfg or setup.py. I will tell you more after this. I'm gonna press this button and we got to click and we're ready to go. Bunch of rules. Oh no, it's a packing algorithm. I'm so bad at packing algorithms. How many bag colors can you eventually contain at least one shiny gold bag? The rules list is long. The fuck? What? Okay, so I think it's just a multiplication problem. And I was right, I did want split lines. Okay, let's just start parsing this. Colors is a dictionary. So they have a color? Okay, so we have to figure out from this, it maps to a list of number and description of bags. What happens if it's one bag? Oh, I have to deal with pluralization as well. Okay, so it will be pattern equals re.compile beginning, and then we have not white space plus, I'm gonna get a raw string just in case, and then white space, and then not white space plus, that will be our key. Bags contain, and then it has a list of comma separated things, and so contain back D plus, and then not space plus space, not space plus bag question S question mark, and then repeat of these, and we're gonna cheat a little bit and put comma paste question mark here, and then period $, but that. So let's just assert pattern dot match line. Let's see if we match everything. To import. We should put line in there to figure out why we're not matching. Contain no other bags. Okay. So we have two conditions here. No other bags or so that parses everything. Okay, so parsing problem as usual. What was our sample input? Oh, it's not formatted nicely. That's annoying. Oh, it works out fine. Wait, why are these not the same format? Oh, here's the format. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so we start from the shiny gold bag, and then we go out from there, and we have one dark olive bag, and that dark olive bag contains these, and we just fork out from there. I think that's how this works. So we need to match equals pattern dot match line, assert match color equals match match 1. I guess we can just say the key equals that, and value equals if match 2 equals no other bags, then targets equals empty list, otherwise targets equals, I'm actually not sure how this will work out, how we get these names repeated values here. So let's actually debug this and see what we get there. We could also reparse this, and that might be an easy way to do this. Oh, it's just gonna match the last one. Okay, so we're gonna reparse that then. Bag array equals array.compile backd plus and then not space plus not space plus. Okay. And actually we don't need to special case this, so perfect. So targets equals bag array.findAll match 2. And we can actually int n tp4 and tp in this. So that gives us this colors targets equals colors k equals targets. And then we need to, what was it, shiny bags? And what was the answer to our 4? Put S4 bags equals colors gold, shiny gold. Is it not including? Let's assume it's not including. Okay. While bags n, we don't care about the n, color equals bags dot pop. I will read notifications at the end. Total colors, or I guess total colors dot, let's see, if color in total colors, not in total colors. So we've already visited color, we don't need to recurse forever. Total colors dot add color bags dot extend colors color. We get the right answer for the test. Oh no! This is gonna be a mess to debug. Okay, let me read the actual problem because I didn't actually read the problem. The number of bag colors that can eventually contain at least one shiny gold. Okay, so I actually have this backwards. So we need to go the other direction. The number of bag colors that can, so we actually have the opposite graph problem. We've gone graph problem in one direction, we need to go to the graph problem in the other. I'm going to copy this just in case we need this later. Just because it sounds like something that might happen. I don't want to suddenly have to rewrite this code again. Okay, so we actually need to go the other direction. And it's not just directly contains, it contains a particular item. So we need to establish all the parent-child things here. Okay, so we need to go the opposite direction. So for each target, we need to say that it can have a particular parent. So we're going to use our friend default dict. Parents equals collections dot default dict list, and we are going to say for color in targets parents color dot append k, and so then we need to traverse upwards from K. So it's actually very similar to here. So total colors equals set, parents equals parents Q equals parents shiny gold, and then while parents Q let's try that now. Consider again your shiny gold bag and the rules from the above. Blah 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 blah. So shiny gold bag must contain 1 dark olive bag and the 7 bags within it. So 2 vibrant and blah blah blah. Of course, the actual rules have a small chance of going several levels deeper than that. So be sure to count all of the bags. In this example, a single shiny bag must contain 126 other bags. How many individual bags are required inside? Okay, so I was 100% correct that we were gonna need the fucking guess that I had before. Okay, so so we need the forward mapping, which we have here. So from each shiny gold bag, we need to recurse downwards until there is nothing left. And we actually don't want this set. We want total bags equals 0, and we want to append the number and the color, and then from that expand outwards so that we can do multiplication. And so we want Q equals 1 and shiny gold, and then we need to do this, and then N color equals Q dot pop, and then for and sub I color sub I in colors color Q dot append N times N sub I, and then color sub I, and we need to do total bags plus equals N, and then we need to subtract 1 at the end for the 1 gold bag, I think. So did it say what the example is for the example? 126? Which is oddly the same number as we got for our puzzle input. X is not defined. No colors is not defined. $32. Two dark red bags. 2 dark red bags contains, so 2 what? Let's see what we're getting here. Let's do input 2.text. What? Oh, we have a blank line at the end. So Unshiny has 2 vibrant plums. And then a vibrant plum has 5 faded bags, so we should have gotten 10 faded bags. That looks right. And 6 black dotted bags, so we should have gotten 12 dotted black bags. That's right. So 12 and 10. And then these are all wrong. Oh, that's the one dark olive bag. And the one dark olive bag should have had 3 faded bags. 3 faded blue bags. We got that, and 6 dotted black bags. Why are we missing those? Why are we missing those? Yeah, it terminated way earlier than I expected. Shiny gold, okay. 1 dark olive, which is this one here, that tree. And 2 vibrant plum. 2 vibrant plum was 12 dotted black. With no other bags, that's fine. 10 faded blue. Faded blue has no other bags, that's fine. 1 dark olive contains 3 faded blue bags. 3 faded blue, and then that is no bags. And 4 dotted black. We have 4 dotted black here. And dotted black is the end. How is it not 32? Oh, they gave another example. Wait. Shiny bag must contain 1 dark olive bag and the 7 bags within it. What do these add up to? 7, 8, 18, 32. Oh, it fucking says 32 right here. Son of a bitch. Did I actually have the answer and I'm just dumb this whole time? Why did it say 126? What the fuck was I reading? God damn it. What was I reading about 126? Oh, they give another example. God damn it. Hey, what's up, Rix and Matthew M. Turner and Dude and Louis Bravo. Thank you all for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You know, I had the right answer all along, and I should have just fucking shipped it. T says this time it was kind of hard. It wasn't that hard. I don't know why they gave another example. If I would have ignored this other example and just saw this 32 here, I would have been done like minutes ago when I was done. but no. Anyway, let me get rid of my annoying prints and the extra file here. I'm actually glad that I did it backwards and saved the code. If I didn't save the code, I would have been so mad. But I actually did the second part before the first part due to assumptions. Okay. They. Let me tell you, I hate graph problems, by the way. So these are the ones that I'm the worst at. Part1.py, init.py, git commit dash. Oh, we gotta run it. This one is, again, heavy on the parsing. Okay, that is our fast one. And, oh man, I don't know how we're gonna do this in sqlite. I have no idea. Oh, that one still has the prints. Still has the prints. Okay, let me read this again. Oh, I'm so far behind chat. Oh no. Did the download fail? No, it worked today, Codephobia, fortunately. Wikipedia 01 Naxap. Yesterday's question should have clarified that every passenger will answer yes to at least one of the 26 questions. Because the question kind of breaks apart without that. Oh yeah, you would get blank lines otherwise. Hey, what's up, David Grenade? Hello, hello. Just received an email about a techno management internship. People now want to hire one person for coding and management and pay them the salary of an intern. Yikes. SecDevUp says, any plans for something like Jedi support in Babby? Maybe at some point. I'm planning to do language servers probably instead of Jedi, because Jedi is kind of dead end. I don't think it's ever gonna work after 3.11 comes out, or 3.10 comes out. Whichever one contains match, because it's based on stuff that's not possible in that parsing. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Stuff about pylons and pyrite. As far as known terms, with many additions into Babby, Anthony thinks it may be too early for plugins, and he may want to redo the internals to be more async. Yes, that's true. I satisfied. Hey, what's up, Pyline? Hello, hello. 4 dotted block, and you have it. Yeah, I think I had the right answer many minutes. I should have just read more closely. Why did you save the time, says Cas9? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Adding more to chat. What's up, Touch the Max? Hello, hello. 310 is adding match statement. It's pepped right now. I don't know that it'll actually make it through, but I kind of hope that it doesn't. 2 day 07. Did I time this? Yeah. Day 7 part 2. The problem with this is we have to do recursion. And I don't know how with recursive works if we can do more than one row at a time. We can try it, see what happens. Oh, I don't want to mend. Okay, doing this in SQLite is going to be tricky. Very tricky. I think I could start by just doing the parsing first. And then, oh, the other problem with this is we have to represent a tree in SQL. I can probably do it with triggers. Yeah, I can probably do this with triggers. So the first problem, we just need to find all the parent relationships for gold bags and all of their other stuff. So let's do that first, I guess. How am I gonna do that? Do we have a list of all the colors? Maybe we can cheese it. String timer says, have you tried functool single dispatch? Do you know if MyPy can type check it? Yeah, MyPy should be able to type check it. Because what it eventually works out to is essentially a overload dispatch. And MyPy understands overloads, so I'm pretty sure it understands single dispatch. Let's see. MyPy single dispatch. This might be the day that we can't do in SQLite, by the way. Oh, no, looks like it's, well, huh. Nope, it does not work yet. Oh, can it reproduce there? Huh, I'm surprised it doesn't work. It should be so straightforward, given that overload already exists. Interesting. Liz, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm gonna remember to do your shout out today, Liz. I got you. I got you today. My viewers should check out Liz, who's also doing Advent of Code, I believe in Go. Is that correct? Hey, what's up, Too Real for me? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We've got Ariel. How's it going? Fancy seeing you here. Indeed. Hey, what's up, VWoo? Hello. Let's go, Python. Well, I mean, I hate to break it to you, but we're already done with Python. I can show you my solutions in Python, though. But we're going to be switching to SQLite, which is maybe a little bit less let's go and more sad times. My solutions look very similar. The interesting thing is I had actually written the part 2 solution before I wrote the part 1 solution, and I had the forethought to copy my code away in case part 2 ended up being part 1. So, yeah. You know, actually, I can simplify this regex a lot now that I think about it. This can literally just be dot star in a capture group. And this doesn't need to exist, I think. Yeah. I think part 1 can be the same as well. So I guess while we're here and looking at the code, I will fix it up a little bit. That's fine. Sloppy regex. I spent a bunch of time writing the regex too, and ended up not really needing it. But yeah, I match out the lines like this to get the color here. Kind of unnecessary. In fact, it can probably just be this even. But I'm gonna keep it like this just because it's a little bit more readable. And then we grab the bag counts from this. But I forgot the $sign here. Gotta be good on my regexes. And actually, we don't use any escapes, so there's no reason for a raw string there. Raw strings are not regex strings, they are different. Hey, what's up, Pirsul? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Slightly simpler regex. But yeah, let me show you what my solutions look like. So most of this is in the parsing. Why is that not opening? There we go. Most of this is in the parsing. For part 1, I am making a map from the parents to, or from a color to all of the things that are parents of it. So it's like an upward graph. And then for part 2, which I actually wrote first, we have a graph that goes from the bag and then downwards to all of its children. And so this is a graph traversal up, and this is a graph traversal down. Or tree traversal, I guess, because it's not actually a graph, it's more of a tree, although trees are technically graphs, right? So something like that. Golang, oh yeah, you have it on GitHub too, awesome, that's great. Golang is pretty good for admin of code. How many data structures do you have to implement? I'm kidding, of course. I was surprised my parsing worked on the first try today, except the contains no other bags. Yeah, the first thing that I did was I just wrote this loop and ran it against my file and found the special cases, and so I was able to get those out pretty quickly. But this actually worked pretty well for parsing stuff. Hey, what's up, Siberian Lumberjack? Hello, hello. I wrote bag colors as back W plus, back W plus. Yes, that would work too, because they are all word characters. Interesting thing about back W that you might not expect. Let's see. Does it match this character? No. There's a lot of characters that, for I in range 65535, if char I dot is alpha, print char I and equals this. There's a lot of characters that you might not expect when you're doing matches based on back W. I mean, it is correct based on like Unicode, but I've seen a lot of things that are actually trying to filter for ASCII, and so back W will be overly matching because there are lots and lots of word characters that you might, as an English speaker, not expect to match, and so you got to be careful with using those escapes, at least in Python. So it's something to look out for. I've actually seen a security vulnerability around picking the wrong character set and allowing non-ASCII characters. You can fix this by using re.ascii your flags here, and then it'll only match, you know, your ASCII character set. But yeah, BackW totally works for this problem. It totally works for speed programming in most cases because you're almost always dealing with ASCII. Venus says, you don't have a regex tutorial, do you? I do indeed. Looks like Shaz Robot linked it for you. Thank you, Shaz. I did a bunch of strings.split. At least we're starting to get recursion, done maps, etc. The difficulty curve slowly rises. Yeah, I usually like to write these without recursion because I find they're a little bit easier to debug. So I had a manual. I guess it's not a queue in this case. I should have called it a stack because I use it like a stack. But I don't know. I typed it fast and queue seemed like a thing to do. But yes, it is actually a stack here. It is named incorrectly. The Jarl Ballin says, I haven't seen someone use Nano as their editor before. Technically, so I used to use Nano. Oh yeah, Liz uses Nano too. I remember this now. So Liz, I've actually switched over to using my Nano-like text editor. But it's called Babby. It's very similar to Nano in that it shares most of the keyboard shortcuts. You can see, like, you know, these are some of the standard keyboard shortcuts you would come to expect from Nano. But it also is pretty easy to add features to. Like, people in chat have added some features. It has a bit of a meme in that you can quit it by doing escape:q because we'll just make it close in every single possible way. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Zatic says, what is your part 1 test result? Yeah, that's the other thing that really threw me off. My part 1 test result was exactly 126, and so I was like, wait a minute, what? Pip installed GNU plus Babby. Right. Vwoo, pretty proud of my Ruby solution today. Nice. Dakabab says, you are awesome. How to prepare for fast programming? I don't know, I think it's a lot of practice. One person was giving me a hard time on screen. Ariel shut it down, and thankfully, nice. Well, I'm glad you had people there to support you. That's always good. Thank you, Andrewism, for doing Babby. Nice recursive solution, Vwoo. I was secretly worried he'd do something to sandbag naive recursion without coalescing calls to the same bag more than once. Yeah, actually, I had written some dupe detection in my original code, and then let that out. Don't ban me, Anthony. No, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, what's up, Suhas SM? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Makes sense. I'm not an English speaker, by the way. Nope, that's fine. Team Nano. Hey, Doc Jones. Hey. I approve of Nano. Just check Talks. It's nice. We'll try to use it. Yeah, I'm one of the maintainers of Talks. Since the beginning of Advent of Code, I wanted to be in the top 1,000. Today is the first day I actually came in 180. Yo, that's awesome. Congrats, Siberian Lumberjack. That's great. The Jarl Ballin says, I joined in the middle of the stream as my earlier question probably implied, what is this Advent of Code thing? Haha! I made a fancy command and a video and a YouTube video for this so you can learn more about what Advent of Code is. Thinking ahead. I did that yesterday. Okay. How in the hell am I going to do this in SQLite? So the tricky part in doing this in SQLite is I need to represent a graph in a database, and then I need to figure out how to traverse that graph. And SQLite is not a graph store. At least it's not intended to be a graph store. So, Shazart says, gonna head out. Good luck with the SQLite solution. So my thought on how to implement recursion here is going to be my favorite pragma, which is pragma recursive triggers. And so what I think I'm going to do is insert into a table, and as a side effect of inserting, accumulate on another table. And I think that should allow me to do my tree traversal here. Lots of slugs and subslugs, yeah. Isn't it great when you make a tool or resource and end up using it? Yeah, it never happens with me, right? What's up, Levinson2504? How you doing? Okay, so the first part is parsing this. And I think, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get both of these lines out of a single thing. So We might need to do a state variable. I could split on the word bag and contain and comma. I basically need to do a one pass, one pass parse, and that's what's gonna trip me up here. Anyway, let's just start by splitting it into lines, and we can start thinking about that in a second. AO3 pot1.sqlite.sql. This one to here. So this should get us we're going to use input2.text because I'm going to have to do a lot of debugging here. So we have it in lines. It's not super useful. We've learned that we can't use with recursive in a trigger, so that's not going to be helpful. SJSXF says, is this VI? You were testing the bot, yeah. It only triggers if you say, is this Vim? I should maybe make it match, is this VI? But who actually uses VI in 2020? I have so many experimental 2-day products on my GitHub, and I have no idea which ones are good enough to pursue to go on my resume. So I'm just making more products. Maybe I'll find something eventually. Sounds like an idea to me. Okay. So I did a similar parsing to this for yesterday's problem, actually. Let's see if I can generalize that to today's problem. So here we had an overall delimiter, and we also had a... Wait. I need part 2 of yesterday? Yeah. Okay, so here I split things into groups and users. So that's kind of what I want to do here with parent and children. Let's actually solve part 2 first, because I think it's going to be more interesting than part 1. Or harder to do. Well, actually, we'll use the same technique for both of them. So we basically need to figure out if this is the minimum or this is the minimum. I think we can look for contain and comma and period. And that'll be how we figure out our parse state. Yeah. Because that's essentially what I do here. I store the group and only change the group if that is the case. So let's do that. How much of this fits on the screen? Not enough. Okay, so we'll work on this screen. Okay, so we're still gonna nibble line at a time. So we need to get all, well actually no, we're not gonna nibble line at a time. Ooh, that makes this way more tricky. Okay, so parent and n and child and rest. So that's what we're gonna accumulate across. We actually don't need to store row ID, so we'll get rid of row ID. And we need to select the initial case. So the initial case is going to be the first 2 white space things. Getting out of tutorial, hell yeah. Is there similar to in sqlite? Yeah, there's the like operator. So you can do select hello world, sorry, hello world. Gotta remember what channel I'm in. Like hello %. So you can use that, but I don't know that that's actually super helpful. Okay, I can use inster to get this. I wonder if inster allows an offset. sqlite inster. So if I can use an offset, then we can get the second one. No, it does not. Select inster. Select subster. Sorry. Okay, so we need to do select substring s and then inster substring s inster space s. Alright, it's not called substring, it's called subster. Wait. No. I try to do it all at once. Inster space, so it should be s space. That's the bug. I transposed my arguments here. And that should get us the empty string. Inster s space should give us 6. And then subster s 6 should give us. Oh, we gotta add. That's the problem. That's the problem. We need to add 1 here. Then we need to do inster s this plus that. And then we get light red. Let me just make sure it doesn't have white space around it. Perfect. That's how we get the that's how we bless the damn, or that's how we parse the damn color out of the bags. Why is average code so popular? Bless you, thank you. I don't know, because it's fun. Just some fun challenges that aren't leak code, right? More string processing, the data structure heavy, but pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna have trouble with the data structures here as well, so. Subster. You know what, maybe we don't do it like this. Oh no, we definitely do have to do it like this. Yeah. What is S? Input. Subster input 0. Inster input. Why did I capitalize that? I don't know. This is so gross. Wait a minute. Okay, so that gets the first parent. We also have to make sure Let's just make sure the first line of our text file has something. And the first line of input 2 has something. Otherwise, this first statement gets a lot more complicated. I know a guy who does such questions in brain fog. Oh. You're not the creator, SJXF. He comes by the chat. He might even be in the chat right now, SJXF. Yeah, he's in the chat right now. You can't pretend you're the creator of Advent of Code. That doesn't work. Okay, so parent and child. So we do have to find the next number. Or we have to find the contains, actually. I may not want to ping him, but he goes, this is his Twitter. And he uses the same username in chat. Select inster. Is it always contain? Yeah. Excuse me. You know what? We're gonna make these match the names so that create table tab input insert into temp values. Select subster input inster input tain. So that'll get us the rest of the string. Oh, plus a bunch. Plus 7, 8, 9. That gets us the start offset. We need to figure out the length, though. I wonder if they're 2-digit numbers. No, there aren't. They're all 1-digit numbers. Okay, so we can cheat. We can cheat it just a tiny bit here. Okay, so that'll always get us the number. That's n. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. Identity theft is a serious criminal offense. You guys are all silly today. Siberian Lumberjack says, my input seems to be limited to no more than 4 types of inner bags. You probably can get to the final result with 4 child-parent joints. Can't imagine how tedious parsing is going to be, though. Yeah, I feel like parsing is going to be the big part of this, and then I think I'm going to make it work for any type of depth. We can do that with the recursive triggers, I'm pretty sure. Drink Time says, can you make a video on licenses? I've been using MIT, but I do wonder what the difference between unlicensed Apache GPL and LGPL. I thought about doing a video about licensing. The problem is it's such a contentious topic, and I don't know. I don't really want to deal with all of the GPL license troll people because I'm 100% going to offend them. So I'm probably going to stay away from talking about software licensing. But yeah, so that's the N. Does the first line always contain multiple bags? Because I'm just trying to simplify the first case, and then we can handle all the other cases after that. So if we look at input.text, it is You know, instead of writing this twice, we should just make the first one. We should just make the first row this and then filter it out down here. We just make it null. Select. Because we need to write this logic anyway, so we might as well do it here. Where nn dot I think sqlite has not equal nn dot parent nn dot n nn dot child, and insert into parents and child. And then we gotta create this table up here. Parents and parent text. We learned string is evil. And int and child text. Okay, so we have several cases here for whether we need to decide on a new group. So our cases here are the word contain is less than a dot, or the word contain is less than a comma. Then we know we're at the beginning of a line. I think. Let's see. Our state that we're gonna do here. Yeah, I think one of the states we're gonna try and bounce on is the dot new line. Another state we're gonna bounce on is the comma, and actually, I think that's all we need to handle. We also probably need to handle the contains no bags case. Python Pie says there's a case where it can contain no bags. Yeah, that's true, which is right here. Oh. We need to skip that. I guess we can just use 0 and null. I don't know how I'm going to represent that in the data, now that I think about it. But I think that's fine. Okay, case. Inster nn.rest contain less than inster nn.rest comma and okay, so this is the case where we are at the beginning of a line. Yeah. Reading machine learning papers makes me feel like I'm in the wrong career. Cloud points? Are you trying to make a microcurrency again? I feel like you'll end up patching in features in SQLite to complete AOC. Yeah, I think this is going to be about as hard as I'm going to do puzzles in AOC. If the next puzzle is much more complicated than this, I don't think we're going to be able to do them all in SQLite. I think this is going to test my limits here. Although then again, I wrote a int code computer in SQLite, so surely I can do something like this. Hey, what's up, Night Devil? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The other idea is we just convert this problem into int code, and then we run the int code computer with my with my SQLite solution. That counts, right? Right? What monitor are you using? This is my setup. I have a 30-inch Dell WFP from 2007, which is a 2560 by 1600. I have a 28-inch Asus display that is 4K, and I have a 27-inch HP display that is 4K. And those are the three screens that I have set up. Okay, so if we are at, yeah, okay, so if we're at the beginning of the line, then we select this in one, then we select that, else nn dot parent. So otherwise we don't change the group. Okay, so we've done the group parsing, or the parent parsing. That's not so bad. And I think we can actually situate ourselves in such a way that there's absolutely no way you're doing this problem in Encode. I refuse to believe it. Actually, I think this wouldn't be so hard in Encode. You just build a stack. The parsing part's going to be the hard part, of course, but the actual computation's not that hard. The computation in Encode, I think, would be easier than the computation is going to be in SQLite. The parsing's going to be hard in both of them. Presuming that Encode is some assembly language implemented, why not just code in a different language than compile to Encode? So I didn't write Encode, but the previous Advent of Code 2019 defined Encode. Hey, what's up, Strauss Jr.? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Parsing in Encode sounds super annoying. Yeah, 100%. 100%. No regex support. At least I could do splitting without having to structure it as a table. That might make it easier. Okay, so we need to... Let's see, we're either at the beginning of the line or we are at the beginning of a chunk here. Those are our two states, and so we need to handle that for our end case here. So we again need the same case statement. Case inster n.rest contain inster n.rest dot comma. What am I doing? You just copy and paste. All right, so when it's less than both of those, then we can use this to grab the number. Oh, we need we need to check for the no bags case also. Case. Is it +9? Chunk Time says, I think I can't do this in Python. You're saying it'll be easy in Encode. Yeah. Okay, so our cases here, I think this substring will show no other %, so it'll start with no other, so that's what I'm testing here. And so in that case, we're just gonna set n to 0, which will be fine. But we need to handle the else case there and the else case here. So If it is contain, then the number is going to be this. So this is here. Otherwise, we are at a comma, or right after a comma, because I can control where this lands, and we can just grab the number directly. Yeah. Okay. Else, add a comma. Oh. I don't need to write comments. This is right. This is clearly write once code. We just need to grab from the current position to a space. Okay, I think that parses the number. And the next part that we need to do is the the 2-word thing again. Oh man, if it wasn't 2 words, this would be so much less painful. But we need the same if statement here. Same case statement. Okay, and the no other bags, we can just use empty string here, I guess. We'll just filter those lines out. I think they're not super useful or interesting. When one, then empty string. Otherwise, we need to grab this substring here. We know the start though, actually. Because we're cheating with this length one here. So that's not so bad. Subster input. We need to figure out the length though, and we need to do a similar calculation as before. Hey, what's up, Hikomori223? Thank you for the follow and welcome to the NHK. Sorry, welcome to the stream. String of being sliced, you didn't have to cut me. Yeah. Okay, so we can start with a substring here and find the first space after it, which will get us this position here. Oh, we can also just search for the word bag. Yeah, let's just search for the word bag. Oh, we should have fucking done that for the first part. That would have made it so much easier. Yeah, we could have just searched for the word bag here. Let's just actually do that. Inster input bag. Bags actually. Bags. I know I shouldn't simplify code without running it. This is gonna be a nightmare to debug if it's when it's wrong. Sorry, not if it's wrong, when it's wrong. It's fine. So I write code down here. Okay, so we need to find the bag after contain plus 10. It's 10? It's 11. This is 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11. So we need to grab this segment here and this word bag here. Oh, we actually need bag minus 1. We can actually do space bags. But we're going to look for space bag here because it can be different plurals. Oh. Text parsing gets me every time. Okay. Inster input contain plus 11 plus inster. Okay, I think this is the right code for that. That handles that case. What is the remaining case down here? This remaining case down here is when we are at a comma. Actually, I know this can just be 1, so we can simplify this here. So we need to find, we are sitting at this position here, we need to find space bag and go from 2 onwards. Yeah, let's try that. Subster. Oh, this, none of these should say input. No. Subster and rest 2. Inster and rest space bag. -2. Maybe. The drawbond says, seeing you have to add the correct amount of tabs manually each time to the line is killing me. Okay, well, if somebody can come up with a good auto indentation algorithm, I am all ears. I have not found a good one yet, so that's why I still do that sadness every time. But yeah. Okay, so the rest selection is actually pretty easy. We just look for commas or periods and find whichever one is closest, and then skip 1 character past it in both cases. So case inster nn.rest comma is less than inster nn.rest period. When 1, then else end. When 1, then we want subster nn.rest inster nn.rest. Comma plus 1. Let's see what monstrosity we have so far. Hey, what's up? Blacks are Doubt and the Zedmore, thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Error line 6 near union syntax error. Oh, sure your shit. Trailing comma. Deafy Pirate, thank you as well for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Is this a monthly challenge? If you do bang AOC, you can learn more about that. Amazed that you're doing it in SQL. Well, I don't know if amazed is the right word there. Wrong number of arguments to subster. Error near line 6. You want to see what line 6 is? It's this with recursive line. So somewhere in here we have to find the bad subster call. Oh, somewhere in here we call subster with the wrong number of arguments. Oh no. Oh no. Get some popcorn to see how much time it'll take to debug that SQL, yeah. Yes, 100%. You are correct. You are very much correct. The thing is, I can take this select and copy it out to another file. Except it's too big to fit on one screen. And we can create table nn. We can ununion this essentially. Parent n. Parent n what? What did I name these fields? Parent n child rest. Child rest. Insert into nn values. Hey, what's up, Blackos? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You can insert just one of these rows in here. And then we can do from nn, and we need to copy the rest of this monstrosity. And hopefully the error messages will be better there. Oh, we just missed this here. Error near line 4. No! Why did it not make it better? Well, we can comment stuff out. Okay. Error near from, oh, that's this. Still. Oh, that's the wrong comment. Alright, is it in the first one? First one is fine, so it's in this one here. Oh, yeah, it's this call right here. There's another one. Okay, let's fix that one, at least. Where was it? Here. Okay, so that one is working. We must have the same mistake. Oh, we do right here. See if that one works. We'll also have to copy that over to the other file. Man, not having trailing commas really sucks. I almost want to fix sqlite to have trailing commas. Where was that I fixed? So that value is wrong. So we have something to fix at least. Oh, both of these are wrong. This needs to be plus one more. This one didn't terminate properly. It should have found the word bag and just stopped at this. So we gotta fix that. And this should be, I think, plus 2. Okay, so that's good. That fixes that one. Plus 2, plus 2. Flago says, are you in the leaderboard standings? Oh, we forgot to check if I still ended up in the leaderboard. Probably not. I probably fell off today. Oh, nope, still on the leaderboard. 81st. I peaked at 64th. I was 68 after yesterday. But yeah, I've been bouncing around between 60 and 80. But yeah, I'm in the top 100 currently. Still, somehow. Okay, we got... That is working well. Movie says I hate graphs. Bruh, I haven't even parsed it in SQLite yet. We can't even start talking about hating graphs. Okay, so we are in this case. So this code is wrong here. Sorcerer Finch, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Hopefully you are doing well. Thank you for the raids, as always. It took me over an hour. I would have gotten mine several minutes faster if I didn't misread the samples. I didn't realize they gave 2 samples for the second part, so I was trying to get their second answer properly, and it just wasn't working. Margaret says, is there a way to get the text description in the code via API? There isn't an API, but you can use your cookie token to download stuff. Which is the supported API. Metabyte says, odd question, do you have your input and answer for part 2 somewhere? I'm struggling looking for another data set with knowns besides the given example. Yeah. This is what I get for part 2. And this is what my input starts with. Clear maroon bags. I think it's just that, actually. Oh, we're off by 1. We are off by 1. Why are we off by 1? Why are we off by 1? I don't know, but if it works, fuck it, ship it. -1 plus, there we go. No such column input dot value. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's just the fucking funniest output. Dr. Frankenstein, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Shit. That's fucking funny. That's so stupid. Alright, but let's see how close we were to getting this correct. So we started with light red. We got 1 bright white. And then we had light red, and then we failed to get the number, so we failed to do the second iteration here. Let's actually see what we can do here. I think we can actually do select nn.star from nn and debug that way. This should tell us. Okay, so first line contains everything. That's fine. The second one we get light red. We get 1, we get bright white, and we get 2 muted yellow bags. Why is this off? It should be in the else block. So it should be this here. sqlite is 1 based, not 0 based. Which means this needs to be 3. This is expected. That's good. That's good. Oh, okay. I think we have this parsed. Except for the the chainsaw at the end. We're good up till here. Five faded blue, we get that, and then 6 dotted black. And then it goes all fucky here. So this case is broken. Yeah, it's all sorts of messed up there. Okay, that can be fixed. Today's puzzle made me wish I solved a similar one from last year or the year before. I see. It's like they say, the 3 hardest problems to tackle in software engineering are off by 1 errors and coming up with naming conventions. Yeah. This is fine. Very artsy, at least. Yeah, it'll count for the visualization on the subreddit. Also, hi, Metabytes. How's it going? I like how it spells dotted black in a column. Oh, dotted black. Yeah, because of the way that it transposed there. It may not be pretty, but at least your sqlite is thoroughly containerized. Yeah. Leafme says, how are you finding today's challenge? It is brutal in sqlite. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay, so the first one is fine. Actually, no, the first one is not fine. Oh no, this should still get faded blue bags. Because this should still be true. What were we getting there? We get previous color? Oh, because this is gonna be 0. Ah! Okay. So what we can do here is inster and then .rest comma equals 0 or this and inster and then .rest equals 0 or this. So that's our condition here. We need to copy and paste this in a couple places because we make the same condition a couple of times. We need to make the same thing here. Inster nn.rest, comma, not equal 0, or is greater than 0. And this. So we will always have a period. Hey! Okay. Now I just gotta copy those over to the other one. Okay, I think that's the proper parsing now. Light red, 1 bright white, 2 muted yellow, dark orange, 3 bright white, 4 muted yellow, bright white, 1 shiny gold, muted yellow, 2 shiny gold, 9 faded blue, shiny gold, 1 dark olive, 2 vibrant plum, dark olive, 3 faded blue, 4 dotted black, vibrant plum, 5 faded blue, 6 dotted black, and then these are blank, and I'm actually going to filter those out because they are not interesting in our problem. And where nn.parent does not equal none, and nn.child does not equal empty string. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we got the parsing done. So now we need to... Now the rest of this is easy. He says with confidence. Create table colors, color. So this is the table that we're going to insert as a side effect of inserting into this other table, and we are going to need recursive triggers. Create table stack, which contains color. Yeah. So we're just going to insert into there. I need to look at the recursive trigger stuff. ESC 2019 day 2 part 1 sqlite.sql recursive. Here we go. Recursive triggers are on. Create temp trigger trig after update of. Actually, probably want after inserts. After insert sqlite. I think this is W3 schools. There we go. After insert. After insert is of optional. After insert on, okay. On stack again and okay, so we need to insert all of the parents of that thing into both this colors table and into the stack itself. So we need to insert into colors, select parent, parent from parents where child equals new dot color. And then we need to insert into stack. Select parent from parents where child equals new.color. And then select count distinct color from colors. Error near select. Syntax error. Somewhere in here there's a syntax error on select. Zero. Okay, what did we end up with here? Oh, we actually need to trigger the table. Insert into stack values shiny gold. That doesn't sound right. That sounds very wrong. No, it is the right value. That's part 1. Let's try the big boy. The full shebang. Oh boy. Oh, that's good to see. That's so good to see. Hey, what's up, G Tarada? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm so close to 9,000 followers. It's crazy. This is tough enough in my strongest language. Being released at midnight, my time zone didn't help. Oh, you're in Eastern time. I see. Hey, what's up, Polymathic Man? Hello, hello. Well, that helped. Got it done now. Thank you, Sorcerer French. Nice. Glad you're helpful. Rose says, are you doing Advent of Code? Yes, we're doing it in SQLite. Part 2 is going to be tricky. Our stack now contains not just color, but also number. And color. Counts and... So we need to insert into counts. That, and then we need to insert into stack. Select and child from parents where parent equals new dot color. Oh, n times new dot n. And 1 shiny gold. Select some n from counts. Oh shit, I just blew away the code. So I can clip it. Oh, I have to rewrite the code. No. Oh well, it'll be better the second time, right? Counts n and color. Insert into counts values new.n. This needs to be not capitalized. Insert into stacked select n times new.n, comma child from parents where parent equals new.color. Then 1 shiny gold, and then select some and from counts. Error near insert. Ah yes, we need to subtract 1 for some reason. Oh, you know what we can do? We can just do where new.color It's not equal shiny gold. Oh. Cheese a little bit. There we go. Boom. Oh my god, is it still faster than my Python solution? Oh no, it's still faster than the Python solution. It's because PyTest takes forever to import. Oh, it's the drop song chat. Alright. Implement day 7 in sqlite. We did it, chat, somehow. That one was a struggle. That one was definitely a lot harder than the other ones to implement in sqlite. Let's see. The parsing is most of the monstrosity and like wrapping my head around the states. But once you ignore that, the actual code here is pretty straightforward. It's just a recursion. I did properly name it as a stack though this time. So that's kind of nifty. Okay, cool. But, and then this one is the same except we're multiplying as we go down. Cool. All right, well that wraps it up for today. If you guys have suggestions for raid, please leave them in the chat. Otherwise, I will look around and try and find some. But let me do my little spiel and then we'll send you off to another channel. But my name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can check out either previous streams, which are going to be these black videos, or I've been uploading explanations of longer form versions of Advent and code puzzles, so you can see my explanations and additional puzzles as well as algorithmic efficiency. So check those out on the YouTube channel, and that link is in the chat right now. But I also upload educational videos once a day. I just happen to have uploaded a lot of videos today, so we don't have an educational one in the most recent one. I usually stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, but I'm streaming every day for Advent of Code, so make sure to stop by for that. I announce my streams in 2 places. One of them is on Twitter, and that's twitter.com/codewithanthony. So please follow there for updates. Hey, what's up, Capo Glue? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And I also announce them on the Discord, where you can join. We have a private leaderboard for Advent of Code. There's also a channel where you can get help and stuff, and there's a beginner's channel if you want to ask questions about programming. But it's a nice little community, so I'd be happy if you joined it. Hey, what's up, CJ? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But with that, we're going to send you off to another channel.